this is like just the worst lighting situation ever. I also look like garbage. I don't really care. I am here to do the library challenge. Vanessa tagged me and I'm super excited. So this library that I go to, the local library right by where I live, don't fucking park here. Okay. It's very small. So the Phoenix library system is amazing. And I've done some vlogs in the past. I'll link one or two maybe, of local libraries. And there's some really great ones. And the one where I used to live was a bigger one and super nice and everything. And so the library system's really great because I can just put requests and they'll ship books from other libraries to this one for me to pick up, right? But this one is very, very small. It's so small, and I feel like it's kind of busy right now, so I'm probably not going to vlog a whole hell of a lot in here. But yeah, I'm here to collect the books, and let's see what I get. And other stuff, too. Like Vanessa, I won't be, like, if they have CDs here, I'm not going to get CDs. I don't have a CD player anymore. And I have stuff requested already from Libby, audiobooks, so I'm good there already, but those won't be in for a hot minute. And yeah, we'll see what else I can find. I'm hopefully going to find some stuff that's already on my like seasonal TBR if they have it. So, but that's the thing, is this library is so small that more often than not, they don't have the exact books that I want. So I might just be picking some random stuff. Let's see. It's just a little guy. Just a little guy. In the romance section right now, and I have no idea what to get. Oh, look at those flyaways. I'm gonna go with some Tessa Dare. It's book 2 technically in a series, but I don't know. I don't know what else to pick. Nothing else. I don't know. I'm so lost in this world. Everything is annoying me right now. I just fucking dropped my keys between my seats. It's fine. I'm just gonna do my little haul right here. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm just gonna do it like this because this is the only thing that's working. Oh my God, I can't even. So, like I said, the library is pretty small, so it doesn't have a ton of books necessarily, but it still has quite a few like different sections. Right when I walked in, or right when you walk in, I've walked in there many times, but right when you walk in, there's like up by the checkout, there's all those different sections, and they always have that. And then there's the new books. There's tons. But so straight away, I went to the left when I walked in, and it was like must read teen books. And there was a couple that were first books in a series or standalone contemporary, like Moxie. But, like, I have no interest, none whatsoever. And then a couple of them were, like, second or third or whatever books in a series. Didn't have an interest in that, obviously. A book, like, where I hadn't read the series. So I skipped that section. And then the next section was leap year. And they were just books with leap in the title. And just none of them looked appealing or anything like that. So I didn't even really look in that section, so sorry. And then there was a Mary Higgins Clark section. I think she passed away recently, right? At any rate, they had a whole display. Yeah, a lot of her books are series also, I know that, and I just didn't care that much. And then there was Spanish, and I'm not that fluent yet. I do actually want to start reading books in Spanish, but like books that I've read a bunch of times, not new books. Then there was like best picks, and it was a bunch of like Danielle Silva and Mary Higgins Clark like series and stuff. There was a, what is it, Cheryl Kenyon or Sherilyn Kenyon book that looked really cool, but it was like in the middle of a series. So I was like, well, fuck. And then there was Westerns right next to the graphic novels. I don't give a fuck about Westerns. I'm not going to do that. Graphic novels I do like sometimes. Well, it was comic books and graphic novels. But I'm just not that into comics, and I never know like where to start and whatnot. And stuff like Saga, they didn't have, like there's not a new Saga out, I don't think, that I haven't read, and I kind of have lost interest in it anyway. Paper Girls is there, but I don't have any interest. So yeah, I almost passed it up. And then I saw Spider-Man Miles Morales. I think it's the first one, because there were a couple other ones that were like Miles Morales something something, but this one, Spider-Man Miles Morales, I'm like, I feel like that's the intro one. I hope. I don't fucking know. And then there was the new books section, and they had just general fiction, nonfiction, mystery, romance, and sci-fi fantasy. I had I just decided to pick one from that whole new book section instead of like one from each of those. And I had one picked, but I wasn't sure if it was the first or second book in a series. And it was the second book, but I was like, ooh, maybe I'll find the first book like elsewhere in the library. I did not, so I had to bring that one back. And then I picked up this totally random book that I've never heard of. So this is from the new books. Master of Restless Shadows, Book 1 by Jin Hale. I don't know. Sounds like these two dudes are in love, I think. Maybe they're not in love, but they're probably in love. Yeah, I don't know. It's just a book about a prince and a master physician, and it's fantasy. Then, where'd I go next? Oh, magazines. I grabbed a Time, Kobe Bryant for the boyfriend. Figured he might enjoy that. Then I went to romance. And I don't fucking read romance, not because I'm above it or anything like that. I just don't typically pick it up, and also I don't know what I like. I haven't read it enough. I do want to read more to see what I like. But I was like lost in this section. Like, I don't fucking know like where to even start. But one author that I know of and that I actually do have some interest in checking out is Tessa Dare. And this was the only Tessa Dare book. I think it's the second book in a series, but I'm pretty sure they're not like you don't have to read all of them, I think, right? I don't know. It's The Governess Game, Girl Meets Duke. It says it's book number 2 in like the Girl Meets Duke series. Then there was the mystery section, and it was actually pretty large. But I found a couple that I was like, oh, that could be cool, but it was like book 14 of a series. Like, okay. And honestly, I just didn't want to like try that hard to find one. I don't read a lot of mystery, thriller, suspense stuff either, so I wouldn't really know where to start. And there was some like cozy mysteries, and I've read a couple cozy mysteries, and like they're cute and stuff, but I don't know, I just didn't have super huge amounts of interest in any of them. Then what did we come to? I don't effing remember. I think then it was just the fiction section. Yeah. Wait, where did I get this one? Oh, I grabbed both of these from just the general fiction because I was like, since I'm not picking some other ones, if I see something that I'm more interested in like fiction or science fiction, then I'll grab extras. So I grabbed randomly The Secret Life of Souls by Jack Ketchum and Lucky McKee. I don't know. I think it's about dogs. Speaks of all the things dogs mean to us. Maybe this isn't the book for me. And then Land of Love and Drowning by Tiffany Yannick. And yeah, I have literally no idea what it's about, but I liked the cover. It looked cool. early 1900s. There's orphans from a shipwreck. Oh, okay. Oh, and they have magic? Oh, okay, cool. It's like a family saga, it sounds like. I don't know. I'm down. Then we had nonfiction, and there was a lot. There's a lot of nonfiction. And I decided to go with Womanish, A Grown Black Woman Speaks on Love and Life by Kim McLaren. I think these are essays, which isn't something I read a lot of either. So, yeah, I don't know. I hope it's cool. Sounds cool. Then there was the teen area, and first I lied. First, there was the science fiction fantasy and a book on my seasonal TBR, Foundation by Isaac Asimov. So I grabbed that. Super jazzed they had that. Then there was a manga section. I don't read manga. Manga is overwhelming. The manga section, it's so overwhelming. I'm like, I don't know. But you know what I love about manga? They put the fucking numbers right on the spines very clearly, so you know which number it is. So I literally just went through and looked to find the number ones and then saw if I had like any interest in any of them. And some of them, there was a couple that I was like, that doesn't look like something I'm really in the mood for. But this one looked cute. Flying Witch by Chihiro Ishizuka. Look at this cute little cat. And this cute little girl. Yeah, I don't know. She's a novice witch, and she picks up her belongings, including her black cat familiar, and moves in with her distant cousins in order to become a full-fledged witch. And then the teen section, and I don't know, there wasn't anything like on my seasonal TBR that I wanted to pick up from there. And I was trying to not pick up like another fantasy series, so I picked up The Wicker King by Kay Ancrum. I have just heard great things about this. Oh, it's like, look at the format. Oh, this is interesting. Yeah, I've just heard really great things about this. I think it's a contemporary, and I think it's about a boy. Yeah, he has vivid hallucinations, free falling into a surreal fantasy world that feels made for them. In the end, each one must choose his own truth. I've heard that it's emotional and really good. So here we go. I'm going to try it out. So there's the books that I got. And so, yeah, the sections that I entirely skipped, there are DVDs of movies and TV shows. Skip that. There's, like, audiobook, like, cassette tapes. Skip that. There's nonfiction DVDs. Obviously, a children's area. I didn't go there. Large print. I found Queenie there, and they didn't have Queenie in like regular print, and I was like, oh, I want to grab it because I really want to read Queenie, but I don't want to take the large print edition when I don't like have a need for it, you know. Yeah, so that's that. I think that's all the sections that I did. Oh, and then the mystery section I didn't take anything from. Technically, there's like a biography section also, and I didn't grab anything from the biography section either. And yeah, I think that's all that I didn't take anything from. So I feel like I did pretty good. Came out with an armful of books. That's gonna be it for me. So thank you, Vanessa, for tagging me. This was fun times. Let's see how many of these I'm able to get through before I have to take them back.